Lucas Sports. Don't forget to hit the like button. Share the video if you're feeling it. Also, don't forget to subscribe. So, I ended up watching. I meant to make a video about it last week. I ended up watching Shannon's and Stephen A. Smith's interview on Stephen A. Smith's podcast. Shout out to him for doing it. And Shannon, well, Stephen A. previously said that Shannon Sharpe was pushed out of FS1. He didn't leave on his own free will. And Shannon ended up talking about all of that. He talked about everything. So so when Shannon thanked everybody at FS1, he didn't bring up Skip Bayless originally, and Stephen A. brought that out. And he said they was all right, but he did go to reiterate that Skip didn't make Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe was already a Hall of Famer, multi-millionaire, and popular, which is true. Now, did he put him to like more of a broad audience? Sure, but a lot of people knew who Shannon Sharpe was. He was on CBS for 10 years, and then he was one of the best tight ends in the game in the 90s and early 2000s. He was on that team with the Ravens. Was it 2000 team with the Ravens defense? Now, he said that they barely talked at all. He said they'd be in each other's dressing rooms and they would just get up there and debate. Skip really used Undisputed as like a heavyweight fight per Shannon Sharpe. And Shannon said he was okay with that, but he had a more relationship with everybody else. Skip made it like a real competitor. Now, one thing that he did say was once Skip started taking cheap shots, he knew it was over, and he felt like it's been going on for a while, but he was, getting counsel from other people, and he's like, nah, maybe I'm tripping, but then, Skip brought up that, y'all remember when he went blah, 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 and then he won, and then he told Shannon, you jealous because Tom Brady career, but Shannon Sharpe's a 3-time Super Bowl champion and Hall of Famer. And he said he was hurt. He was hurt by that. And that he realized it'd be different. He realized that if he had said that instead of Skip, the outcome would have been totally different, which I agree with. We all know that. And but what he realized was him being quiet. And I think all of us go through that, where you want to say something, but you can't because of whatever situation you in. And it eats you up on the inside. But he said that ever since then, he's had better business deals. People has reached out to him, CEOs, and was like, man, we love the way you handle that. Let's work with you. And that he said he's always owned 100% of Club Shay Shay. Once Fox got their money back on the production from the money they spent on production, then they will split it. But he's always had Club Shay Shay. And he said he built that platform because he know that he can't be let go. He can be let go from ESPN. He clearly got let go from Undisputed, but with Club Shay Shay, he didn't get let go. And that's what we all need, man. We all need ownership out here. That's why I started this platform, because a regular job can call me today and be like, Lucas Sports, today your last day. Ain't nothing I can do about it. So I feel him on that. Everybody should be pushing ownership. And you see Stephen A. now talking about he didn't understand masters and all of that, but now he's trying to get into it. He's always been a corporate man. I mean, honestly, it was time for Shannon to go. You can't work with nobody throwing cheap shots, man. I mean, it just... Skip's a very insecure man, thin-skinned man. He'll talk about you all day, but the minute you say something about him, he gets defensive. And I mean, this was coming. Like do y'all watch Undisputed? Because to me, Undisputed is terrible. I try to get into it, but yeah, it's just hard for me to watch. But what y'all think?